Coming to you from FPA Shannon Forest Studio 402, this is Crusader Network News.
Good morning, Crusaders. I'm Charlotte Lesh. And I'm Emma Bott. It's Thursday, April 21st, 2022. Here's your news from around the school. Our K-5 classes will be heading to the Greenville Zoo tomorrow, April 22nd. I know they're going to have a blast seeing all those really cool animals. The K-5 classes have another field trip planned next Friday, April 28th, to the downtown airport. That sounds like a lot of fun too. That's some pretty busy K-5 students. Our advanced middle school drama class has a fun play coming up soon called They Eat Sunshine, Not Zebras. Here they are to tell us all about it.
Hey guys, I'm Lily Kane. I'm in 7th grade. This is the middle school advanced drama class.
We are inviting you to see our upcoming play, They Eat Sunshine, Not Zebras.
That's a pretty crazy title.
That's right. Come see our really funny play. It's all about treating people how you want to be treated and accepting people into your community, even if they're different than you are. If not, there can be some pretty crazy consequences.
The play takes place here at the upper school gym on May 5th.
Don't worry, admission is free.
Doors open at 6 and showtime at 6:30.
We hope to see you there!
That sounds pretty interesting. The play is best suited for 3rd grade and older. Again, the show is Wednesday, May 5th at 6:30 p.m. in the upper school gym and admission is free. Come out and support our advanced middle school drama class. A couple of weeks ago, our 5th grade classes went on an awesome overnight field trip to the Riverbanks Zoo. They had a really great time. Let's listen to what they had to say about this trip.
The 5th grade classes went to the Riverbanks Zoo in Columbia, and it was so fun. The staff and the chaperones were so nice, and thank you to all the chaperones for coming. These are a few pictures. This is us getting there. This is us leaving with all of our stuffed animals and anything we got. And then this is a picture of the teachers and all the wonderful chaperones.
We went to a lot of different classes. One of my favorites was the animal classes. We got to learn a lot about new animals, and we got to feel the textures of them. In this picture, you can see me petting a Texas tortoise. That was one of my favorites. It felt so bumpy, but it was still so cool. Over here, we have a tenorag. It was very spiky. It had the texture of a porcupine.
When we went to the classroom, we petted a new animal that I've never seen before. It was called a Texas tortoise. It was very bumpy, and it had some dust on it. I think it's very old too.
We also did a scavenger hunt. Hey, look, that's us.
And some other people that went on the trip with us.
It was so fun running around and trying to find all the clues.
Yeah, there was some in the sea lion exhibit where the otters were and where the flamingos were.
It was so fun and amazing.
It was awesome.
After the scavenger hunt, we decided to go to bed, and there was a ton of sea lions. We slept in the sea lion exhibit, and there was a ton of glass, and they were doing backflips and spins. And so this is a picture of the boys seeing the sea lions, and then we went to bed.
Behind the sea lion exhibit, there was benches, and here's the girl watching the sea lions.
5th grade had a big surprise the next morning. It was to feed the giraffes. Hey, that's my favorite animal.
Sure is.
Here we are filling up their toys with a bunch of food and treats.
And here is 5th grade hanging up their toys and treats that we filled.
Here's the giraffes coming out of their big barn and playing with all those toys. We got to see the whole thing. Did you know that there are 2 giraffes that have the same name as some of our 5th grade students?
Hey, that's pretty cool. This giraffe's name is Izzy, and that's my name.
That's pretty cool. And this giraffe's name is Charlie, and we have a Charlie in our class, and it's just as tall as him. After
breakfast, we got to see all of the cool animals. And here's one of the pictures with the 5th grade girls and the cute little koalas. That koala is really cute. And here's another picture of the rest of the 5th grade girls. Hey, isn't that you? Yeah, isn't that you? Yeah. And we got to see one of the oldest tortoises in the whole zoo. After that, some of the other 5th grade girls got to see the whole family of rhinos. And with some of the 5th grade boys, they like seeing the reptiles. That alligator sure does look hungry.
As you see in this big photo, we are wearing some special shirts that we only were able to get by surviving the night at the zoo. We got these in the morning when we woke up. We changed into them and took this giant photo that you see right here. At the end of that, we got into our groups and went exploring off in our new shirts at the zoo.
That sounds amazing. Thanks to Mrs. Thompson and Miss Bagnoli for planning such a fun time for our students. And a big shout out to all the parents who chaperoned on the trip. Now it's time for our birthdays. Here's Abigail Parker with that report.
We have several birthdays to announce this week. K5 friend Araya Price celebrated her birthday Monday, April 18th. K5 friend Olivia McGreevy had a birthday Tuesday, April 19th. We have 3 birthdays to celebrate on Friday, April 22nd. 5th grader Carson Wall, 5th grader Colin Wall, and 4th grader Bronte Lapp. K5 teacher Mrs. Hines has a birthday Sunday, April 24th. And 1st grader Rainier Lapp will celebrate his birthday Monday, April 25th. Happy birthday!
Thanks, Abigail. Be sure to see your teacher for one of these really cool birthday pencils from your friends at Crusader Network News. Our Crusader spring sports season has been filled with a lot of excitement. Our varsity men's golf team will be playing in the state tournament next Monday and Tuesday. The varsity track and field teams are competing in the region tournament today in Spartanburg. The women's track team goes into the meet as the 2021 defending champs. There are more Crusader soccer and baseball games still to come as well. We wish all of our teams the very best. You can check the schedule for all of our sports events at firstpressacademy.com. Go Crusaders! Our 4th grade Ignite students have been studying about different significant archaeological dig sites in the world this semester. Last week, they had a special visit by one of our K4 aides, Mrs. Stubbs, who just happens to be an archaeologist. Mrs. Stubbs scuba dives the South Carolina rivers and off the coast of North Carolina in search of artifacts. She shared about her experience and showed the students some of the things she found, such as shards of pottery, an arrowhead, some pretty cool shark's teeth, and more.
So that is a megalodon tooth. So that is one of the largest sharks that were on the planet. I know this is pre-Revolutionary War, just because of where we found it and the area that we found it. From history, we know that it was sometime before the pre-revolution. So this is a hardened arrowhead. We're about 120 feet, which would be maybe from here to maybe the door. You'll swim down and you'll find things like this, and these are laying on top of all the bones. So what happened is they were feeding on whales, and those would be, let's say there's a chunk of bones here.
Oh, and
this would just be looking like this or tucked under. There'll be plants all over it. Just because I've done it for so long, I recognize the tooth, and you can tell the shape, you can tell just enjoy the ocean and start finding it.
This is still kind of sharp.
It is sharp. And like I said, they fall out, like, you know how sharks lose their teeth now? They just, they're feeding, they're constantly losing their teeth. So what happens is these have fallen out and they've just regenerated. There's hundreds and thousands of these down in our ocean, but so that's not a great white. Anything that's got ridges, this would be a great white. You can feel the sides of the tooth. And of the megalodons, that one's got to be somewhere dated back to Noah's Ark.
What's your favorite artifact you found?
It would be the megalodons. I have 2 of them at home that are a little bigger than this one. So can you imagine? Yeah, they're really big. Those I don't really bring out because those are my favorite finds. And probably
like your babies.
Those are my babies, and this one right here, this arrowhead. That one is a pretty good one. It's called a Hardin, and that one I just dropped in the Cooper River and saw it at the bottom. Just nothing else was around. It was just sand and that arrowhead.
In your
Weirdest
hand.
thing. You can see, kind of measure how big it is.
That's
I know, isn't
Wait,
it?
is this a spine or like?
That's a rib. A rib of a.
Isn't that one of the smaller?
Oh yeah, that's like bigger than like.
So sharks do not have bones. Did you know that? They just have cartilage. Is what it is. This way and measure it. So this one's not even this one's close to a 5, a little over 5. So you think about a 7 would be up here.
That's
So mine is 6 3/4 at home, which are about right here.
Oh, that's big.
And I'm looking for the 7.
Those shark's teeth were awesome, and that megalodon tooth is gigantic. I can't believe she found that.
I can't either.
Now it's time to jump on the Guess Express.
Here's Ben Wyland with the results of our last container.
A couple weeks ago, we showed you this box of 3/4 inch cubes and asked you to guess how many you thought were in the container. It's time to reveal the winner. Congratulations to Mrs. Brown's 2nd grade class. They guessed 68 cubes. They were so close. There were actually 69 cubes. Good job, 2nd graders. They will get to enjoy these delicious ring pops as their prize. You'll have a new container of items on the next show, so stay tuned. Thanks for jumping on the Guess Express.
Thanks, Ben, and congratulations to Mrs. Brown's class. We'll bring you your ring pop soon. I thought there were 50 in here.
I thought there were 200.
Wow.
I know.
Now it's time to celebrate some very special people around our school. Here's Tyler Hofstadler with our Magnificent 9 for this week.
We have some pretty incredible students at our school. God created all of us unique and special. Each week on Crusader Network News, we announce 9 students and teachers to celebrate and pray for. Here are our Magnificent 9 for this week. 5th grader, Colin Osdike. 2nd grader, Skylar Symes. 1st grader, Kaiden Brennan. 2nd grader, Rhea Vinak. 2nd grader, Colton McDowell. 3rd grader, Georgia Winship. 1st grader, Claire Twitchell. 2nd grader, Liam McLaughlin. And K5 friend, Wyatt Rankin. Please post these names somewhere in your classroom to remind you who to pray for this week. We have a special bookmark to give you to remind you just how special you are to God and to us. Congratulations!
Thanks, Tyler. Please pray for those students and teachers this week. That's our show for today. Remember to always try your best and do everything in a way that brings glory and honor to God. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.